Uh, Virgo, tomorrow, not next week, not someday, tomorrow. What I'm picking up on as I tune into this energy is communication landing. A call, a message, an email, something arriving through your phone or your inbox that shifts everything, that changes the trajectory you're on, that opens something or closes something or clarifies something that's been murky. You're going to see a name or a number or a notification, and your stomach's going to drop, or your heart is going to race, or something in your body is going to respond before your mind even processes what it is, because part of you knows. Part of you has been waiting for this. Part of you recognizes that this is the thing. The communication you've been expecting or dreading or hoping for without fully admitting you were hoping. What kind of message? What kind of call? Let me read what's showing up for different people watching this, different messages, um, but all significant, all life altering in their own ways, all arriving tomorrow because that's when the cosmic timing clicks, when what needs to be said gets said, when information that's been held gets released. Could be from someone you've been waiting to hear from, an ex, a person you're interested in, someone who ghosted or went silent or pulled back, um, and tomorrow they resurface. They reach out, they explain themselves, they confess something, they ask for another chance, they tell you they've been thinking about you. That message you stopped expecting, it's coming tomorrow, or it's professional, a job offer, an opportunity, news about something you applied for or interviewed for or put energy toward. And tomorrow is when you find out, when you get the yes or the no that determines your next move, when the waiting ends and the knowing begins, when your path forward becomes clear because someone makes a decision about you. Could be news, information, something you've been waiting to find out, test results, legal news, financial information, something that's been pending, something uncertain, something you've been checking your phone for updates about. Tomorrow it arrives, the answer, the clarity, the information that lets you move forward instead of staying stuck in limbo. Or it's unexpected. Someone you haven't thought about in forever. Someone from your past reaching out seemingly randomly. Or someone new, someone you met briefly who's been thinking about you. Someone whose message catches you completely off guard because you had no idea they were thinking about you at all. Tomorrow they tell you. Tomorrow they reach out. Tomorrow they make themselves known. What makes this message significant? Why is it life changing? What the reading is revealing is this communication creates a decision point, a fork in the road. Before tomorrow, you're on one path. After tomorrow, you have to choose. Do you say yes to the opportunity? Do you respond to the person? Do you act on the information? Tomorrow's message doesn't just inform you, it requires you to decide, to move, to commit to a direction. Inhale, and that decision changes things, changes your plans, changes your timeline, changes what you thought was going to happen. Tomorrow's message might be the thing that makes you move cities. That makes you end a relationship or start one. That makes you quit your job or take a new one. That makes you invest money or save it. That creates action where there was stagnation. That breaks the pattern you've been stuck in. The energy around tomorrow is electric, charged, like the universe has been building to this moment. Like pieces have been moving into position. Like what needs to align has aligned. And tomorrow is when it all clicks. When the message that's been forming finally gets sent. When the person who's been hesitating finally acts. When the decision that's been pending finally gets made. What to do between now and tomorrow? Stay available. Keep your phone charged. Check your email. Don't miss this because you're offline or unavailable or your inbox is full. The message is coming, but you have to be present to receive it. You have to be reachable. You have to be in a position to respond when it lands. Prepare yourself emotionally, not with anxiety, but with readiness. Tomorrow might bring news you want or news you don't want. Might bring clarity that's exciting or clarity that's difficult. Either way, something is shifting, something is changing. Get yourself in a headspace where you can receive information and respond to it wisely instead of reactively. Trust yourself. When the message comes, you're going to know what to do with it. You might doubt yourself in the moment, might feel scared or overwhelmed. But underneath that, you know, your intuition knows, your gut knows. Trust that knowing. Let it guide your response. Don't overthink. Don't second guess yourself into paralysis. Just move from your truth. What I'm sensing about the specific nature of this for different people, some of you, this message is romantic. Someone confessing feelings, someone asking you out, someone saying they miss you or they were wrong or they want another chance. And tomorrow you have to decide how you feel, whether you're interested, whether you're willing to try, whether you believe them, whether you want what they're offering. Others, this is career defining. The job you wanted, the promotion, the opportunity that changes your financial situation or your professional trajectory. Tomorrow you find out if you got it. And if you did, you have to decide if you're taking it, if you're ready for what it requires, if the timing is right, if this is the path you want, even though you've been hoping for it. Some of you, this message brings closure. Information that helps something make sense. Answers to questions you've been asking. Clarity on something that's been confusing. And that closure allows you to move forward, to let go, to stop waiting, to stop wondering, to close a chapter that's been open too long. And some, this message is completely unexpected. You're not waiting for anything specific. You're just living your life. And tomorrow something lands that you didn't anticipate. An opportunity you didn't apply for, a person you weren't expecting, news about something you weren't tracking, and suddenly your whole day rearranges, your whole week rearranges, because this unexpected thing demands attention and response. Why tomorrow specifically? What makes tomorrow the day? What's coming through is timing, cosmic timing. Things needed to be in place. People needed to be ready. Decisions needed to be made. And tomorrow is when all of that converges. When the person who's been hesitating finally finds courage. When The committee that's been deliberating finally decides, when the universe that's been orchestrating finally delivers. You can't force it to happen today. Can't make it come faster. Tomorrow is locked in. The message is already forming. The call is already being planned. The email is already being drafted. It's in motion. It's coming. You just have to wait a little longer. One more day, tomorrow. What happens after you receive it? After the call or message lands? What the reading is showing me is momentum. Things start moving fast. Decisions need to be made quickly. Actions need to be taken. The message creates urgency, creates forward motion. You're not going to have weeks to think about it. You're going to have to respond, have to choose, have to move. And that movement propels you into your next chapter. Some of you are going to look back at tomorrow as a turning point, as the day everything changed. The day you got the call that led to the job that changed your career. The day the person reached out that led to the relationship that changed your life. The day you got the news that shifted your path entirely. Tomorrow becomes a date you remember, a before and after marker, a pivot point. Others will only recognize its significance later. Tomorrow feels normal in the moment. You get the message. You respond. You move on with your day. But weeks or months later, you trace back. You realize that message was the beginning. That call was the catalyst. That tomorrow was when everything started shifting, even though you didn't see it at the time. What the reading wants you to know. Tomorrow is coming whether you feel ready or not. The message is landing whether you're prepared or not. You don't have to be perfect. Don't have to have all the answers. Don't have to know exactly what you'll say or do. You just have to be present. Be open. Be willing to receive what's coming and respond as best you can in the moment. Tomorrow, a call or a message, something that changes everything. Something you've been waiting for or something you never saw coming. Something that requires decision, that creates momentum, that shifts your path. It's almost here. One more sleep, one more day, and then it arrives, and everything changes. Be ready.